Hello, beautiful beings. I'm cleaning right now, but I just had to tell you what happened on my way here. I stopped at a gas station and I saw a woman that I haven't seen for about 19 years. She was a member at a private golf club that I used to bartend at, and she was one of my favorites because she was always so sweet to me. I had seen her on her phone and interacting with other people, and I could definitely see and tell that she could be the extreme opposite of that. Very, I guess what a typical rich person what they would seem like is very snooty, very entitled, but she was never like that to me. Well, I just got a little pop quiz because I just got a little pop quiz at the gas station because when I saw her, I was so excited to see her. And so she was at the other gas pump, and so I couldn't walk up to her door. But I saw that she was talking out loud, so I knew that she was talking on her phone through the speakers in her car. And so it was like this huge, big black Escalade thing. And so I waited for a minute and got my stuff together, and then I saw again, and I didn't see that she was talking. And so I walked around the front of my car, and so I could see her in her driver's side window, and I waved at her, and I was beaming and so excited to see her. And she looked at me with a completely straight face. No sign of recognition, even though I knew she recognized me somehow. Just complete blank. And I didn't know until just a few minutes ago what that was. And the ancient said it was disdain. And that she never did like me. Not once, not even a little bit. She was tolerating me and doing the really sweet lady thing because she had to. So this was a pop quiz for me, and it has shown me just vibrationally, they're saying we are so far beyond a match that she couldn't even roll her window down. She held up her hand and said just a second, and then I saw that she was still talking, so I was just like, "Oh, okay, she's still on her phone." And she was driving up, and I thought she was going to roll her window down, and she mouthed without looking at me, "Sorry," and put her hand up like this, like dismissively. And I was standing there in the parking lot, and she just drove off. I seriously have never experienced anything like that in my whole life. But as I was telling Moonstar about it, this was a pop quiz, and normally, if I would have felt rejection like that, my stomach would have hurt. And my mind, of course, wants to think about it. It just does that. I just think that's the nature of the mind, maybe, is, oh, Doozer, hello, buddy. Is it wants to think about things, especially if they feel potentially negative. So, where my little pop quiz this morning showed me is that the divine intercepted immediately and said, "No, no, 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 this person will not be in your life. Absolutely not." And I've grown so much. I have shed so many abandonment issues from lifetimes that she did not affect me at all. I literally stood there and laughed and walked back to my car, and I asked the ancients what just happened. And then they said she never did like you. She was faking it. But I used to be incredibly naive, and I would absolutely fall for fake kindness like that. But now I trust my intuition, and I trust how I'm feeling and the feelings that I'm getting from a person way more than what's coming out of their mouth. So, yes, I call them pop quizzes. I used to call them like storms, a tornado that just blew through, or a tsunami or something, because those pop quizzes can feel so emotionally charged. They really, they're really made to push the buttons that need still of the things that still need to be shed and need my light of awareness shined on to be resolved and dissipated and obliterated, basically. So thank goodness for Judy being my presenter this morning. Doozer, you're so cute. All right, song with Mama G at gmail.com. Uh, if you feel like you've had a pop quiz today and your mind is going nuts about it, uh, we would love to talk to you about that. Love you so much.